Hello and welcome to part 2 of the look at my 20th Century Fox Studio Classics DVDs. In the first part I gave you an overview of the collection, just told you a little bit about it, and I covered the first 30 titles. I'm looking to cover about another 30 or 40 in this part, so I can do the whole lot in about 4 parts. And again, any particular titles I want to talk about I'll give you some more information on. So we'll start at number 31. That's Horse of Montezuma. Again, so they're all the same design. Number 32 is How to Marry a Millionaire. It's one of the Marilyn Monroe films. Number 33, The Hunters, with Robert Mitchum and Robert Wagner. Number 34, title picked up not too long ago on Blu-ray. It's Longest Day. And there's quite a large cast of this film. A lot of big name actors, as you probably see there. I won't bother naming them all, so if you want to find out who's in it, you can go to IMDb or any of the film site. Number 35, Love is a Many Splendid Thing. So one thing that's good about this title is they've all got really good artwork on the front. So we've got number 36 now, and that's North to Alaska. And again, that's another John Wayne film. Number 37, we have The Song of Bernadette. And there's the back of it. Number 38, James Cagney film, is 13 Rue Madeleine. And this is one of the titles I had a while back in the other regular packaging. I managed to pick this version up. Number 39, Bringing a Prayer. The back of that one. Number 40, next one, Sword of the Greek. And actually it has special features listed on the back. So some of these do have special features, although it doesn't necessarily tell you on the back there are any. 41, Anastasia with Ingrid Bergman. So these are still available if you have a look on Amazon or any of the sites. So if you do want these covers, then I would probably contact the sellers just to make sure that you can get the ones like these. Next one, number 42, Bandolero, James Stewart film. Number 43, next one, The Blue Max. Back of that one. Number 44 is Crash Dive. Number 45 is Demetrius and the Gladiators. Number 46 is The Desert Rats, Richard Burton, James Mason. This is available in the other packaging with another film, which I'll show you when I get to it. Number 47 is The Diary of Anne Frank. Back of that one. Number 48, Gentleman's Agreement. It's got Dean Stockwell in, which if anyone knows, Quantum Leap. He played Al. Got Gregory Peck in as well. Number 49, The Mark of Zorro. Again, this is a film that's been made a number of times. The last one I think was Antonio Banderas. Number 50, Turn on the Fly. That is a sequel to the original Fly, which I showed you earlier. It's got Vincent Price in. Check who's in the first one. Yeah, Vincent Price, so he's actually in both the films. Okay, next one is another one of the biblical films. 51, The Robe, with Richard Burton in. One of the many ex-husbands of Elizabeth Taylor. Number 52, we have Sing to Bismarck. Number 53 is Julie Andrews and Star. This is directed by Robert Wise, who also directed West Side Story. And again, this got some extra feature list on the back. So, next one, the 54, is To the Shore to Tripoli. So this means it's got stickers on the front I've just left on. When you bought them originally, there was tokens inside where you could send off. I think you had to have 8 tokens you could send off to get a free title. But that offer's long finished. That's the back of that one. Next one up is number 55, Viva Zapata, Marlon Brando. Again, this is the one I had originally in the regular packaging. Right, let's probably do about number 70 in this part. There's got a little bit of time left. 56, it's Between Heaven and Hell. Using that one. Again, Robert Wagner. That's the back of that one. 57. Born to be Bad. Cary Grant film. One of his many films he starred in. And that is one of his earlier films. 58. In the Gregory Peck film, we've got The Bravados. I won't show you all the spines of these, but so they're all fairly similar anyway. 59 is that other film I mentioned, which was normally packaged with the Desert Rats, and this is the Desert Fox. Not sure what the link between these two films are, but let's see. They've both got in James Mason, so there we are. Number 60, one of the films I watched last year. Desk Set, Spencer Tracy and Katharine Hepburn. Again, they made a few films together. And this is basically a story where staff working at a TV network are worried about their jobs being taken over by computers. Number 61 is The Enemy Below. Again, another Robert Mitchum film. Number 62, I think it's the first Elvis Presley film come across so far. Flaming Star. So he did make a lot of films, Elvis Presley. Not everyone was particularly good, but they all have their own merits. Number 63, one of my favourites of these collection is Journey to the Centre of the Earth. Again, James Mason, this one as well. Another great actor. And that film's about 10 times better than the Brendan Fraser version. 64, another one from Cary Grant and the wonderful James Mansfield. It's Kiss Them For Me. If you didn't know, James Mansfield is the mother of Olivia in Law and Order Special Victims Unit. Number 65, another Elvis Presley film, Love Me Tender. Song time I'm sure that many of you have heard of before. Okay, I'll do about another 5 and then we'll call this part to an end. Number 66, again, another Cary Grant film, People Will Talk. And again, I think it was last year I watched this film. Number 67, we have Three Coins in the Fountain. Show the back of that one as well. And that's got Clifton Webb and a few other people not too familiar with. Number 68, again, Gregory Peck, 12 O'Clock High. And see, a lot of these actors are popping up in these films quite regularly. They're all part of the studio at the time, so tend to make their films when they're under contract with 20th Century Fox. 69, Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea, Owen Allen, who did Bizarre Adventure, Earthquake, was known for making a lot of disaster films. Although it's probably not particularly a disaster film, but number 70, and this will be the last one in this part. Yank and the RAF. So there's that back of that one. Okay, so I've got another 66 titles to show. So what I'll try and do is do half in part 3 and half of those in part 4. Then that will save having to do 5 parts of this. Again, I'll show you a look at them. Lighting is a bit better in here today because I've actually filmed this in the day rather than at night time. So I've got a little bit of natural light coming through. Okay, so that's all those. So some interesting titles to come across, and there's some you may be a bit more familiar with, including some Marilyn Monroe ones coming up. So that concludes part 2. Stay tuned. So hopefully I'll get part 3 filmed and up shortly, and part 4 again will be not too much after. If you have any comments, please leave them in the box below, and you can also send me a message. If you like the video, please put a like on there, much appreciated. And if you're watching this video and you're not a subscriber, please hit the subscribe button, and there'll be more of these videos to come. So that's all for this part, and until the next video, goodbye.